Why does Minecraft feel sad now? You open the game, you hear the same music, you see the same blocks, the same trees, the same animals walking around like nothing ever changed. And for a second, it feels like you're about to go back. Back to being younger, back to having less to worry about, back to when your biggest problem was finding diamonds before your friend did. But then something weird happens. Instead of feeling excited, you feel empty. You load into a world, you look around, maybe punch a tree and walk around through an old house that you built a few years ago, and it hits you. This place used to feel infinite, and now it feels lonely. And that is the strange thing about Minecraft. The game did not disappear. The blocks are still there, the music's still there, the worlds are still there, but somehow the feeling is gone. So what happened? Why does a game that used to feel peaceful now make you feel sad? Why does Minecraft feel less like a game now and more like a memory that you're walking into? And the truth is, you probably do not miss Minecraft. You miss the version of your life where Minecraft felt like enough. Because Minecraft was never just about mining, building, or beating the Ender Dragon. It was about coming home from school, throwing your backpack on the floor, and joining a call with your friends, and suddenly the world felt smaller. It was about laughing at stupid jokes. It was about building ugly houses and thinking they were masterpieces. It was about staying up too late, not because you were escaping your life, but because your life still felt safe enough to enjoy. And maybe now, when you open Minecraft, you are not just opening a game, you're opening a time capsule. And time capsules hurt when you're not the same person that buried them. When you were younger, Minecraft felt magical because life was simpler. Not perfect. Maybe you were still stressed sometimes, maybe school was still annoying, and maybe you still had problems, but the problems were smaller. You didn't wake up every day wondering if you were falling behind everyone else. You didn't compare your face, body, clothes, and social life, and confidence, your future, your grades, your popularity, relationship status, and your entire personality to everyone around you. You just logged on, spawned in, and built something. And that was enough. There was no pressure to be impressive. Nobody cared if your house looked bad. Nobody cared if you were awkward. No one cared if you had a girlfriend, if you were popular at school, if you had your life figured out. In Minecraft, you could be anyone. You could be quiet in real life and still be the leader of the server. You could feel ignored at school and still be the person everyone waited for online. You could feel powerless in the real world, then log on and build an entire world with your own bare hands. And that's why it felt so good. Because Minecraft gave you something real life often doesn't: control. In Minecraft, if you wanted a better house, you could build one. If you wanted more food, you could farm. If you wanted armor, you could mine. And if you wanted a new life, you could start a new world. But real life isn't that simple. In real life, you can try your hardest and still feel behind. You can be nice and still feel left out. You can want confidence and still feel nervous every time you walk into a room. You can want friends and still feel like everyone already has their group. You can want a future and still have no idea what you're doing. That is one reason Minecraft feels sad now, because it reminds you of a world where effort made sense. You broke blocks, you got materials, you built walls, and you were safe. You explored and you found something. But now, you might be working so hard in real life and still feel lost. And when the game loads, your brain remembers what it felt like when things were simpler. But your brain doesn't feel simple anymore, so the game becomes painful. Not because Minecraft changed, but because you did. There's another reason it hurts, and this is probably one of the biggest. The server is empty now. Maybe not literally, maybe you can still join servers, maybe you can still play, maybe Minecraft is bigger than ever, but your server is empty. The old one with your friends. The one where someone built a random dirt tower for no reason, or the one where someone stole diamonds and started a 2-hour argument. The one where everyone had their own house, their own chest, their own secret tunnel, and their own stupid inside jokes. That world might still exist somewhere on an old laptop, in an old folder, a dead realm, or in a screenshot that you forgot you had. But the people are not there the same way they were anymore. Someone moved on, someone stopped answering, someone got new friends, someone became popular, someone changed schools, someone started dating, and someone got busy. Someone became a stranger completely and slowly, and you didn't even notice that it was happening. That's one of the quietest pains of growing up. Most friendships don't end with a dramatic fight, they just get slower. The messages get shorter, the calls happen less, the inside jokes stop coming up. The group chat goes silent, and one day, you realize you're not actually in the same world anymore. You're just standing in the ruins of an old one. And that's why an old Minecraft world can feel haunted. Not scary haunted, but sad haunted. Because every block has a memory attached to it. That random bridge, you remember building it while talking about school. That ugly cobblestone house, that was your very first house. That chest full of random items, that was from when you and your friend explored for hours and got lost. That dog sitting in the corner, you forgot about him for 3 years. And somehow seeing that dog still waiting hurts more than it ever should. Because Minecraft does something almost no other game does. It remembers you. It keeps the house. It keeps the signs, the tunnels, it keeps the stupid dirt shack, it keeps the world exactly how you left it. But real life doesn't do that. Real life keeps moving, people change, you change, the world changes, and Minecraft just sits there, frozen like a photo you can walk inside of. And that's why it can make you sad, because it gives you access to the past. But not the people who made the past feel alive. And maybe that's what you're really feeling. Not boredom, not cringe, not just nostalgia, but grief. A small kind of grief. The grief of realizing a chapter of your life ended without asking you first. And nobody teaches you how to deal with that. People talk about big grief, losing someone, losing something major. But nobody talks about the weird little griefs of growing up. The last time that you played with a certain friend and did not know was the last time. The last summer that felt endless. The last time school actually felt simple. The last time you joined a call without worrying if people wanted you there or not. The last time you felt like yourself without overthinking it. Minecraft brings those memories back. And because you can't go back to them, they hurt. But there's another layer. Minecraft feels sad now because when you were younger, you played to explore. Now you might play to escape, and those are not the same thing. When you were younger, Minecraft felt like an adventure. You logged on because you wanted to see what you could make. You were curious, you had energy and an imagination. You want to build a castle, dig to bedrock, find a village, make a farm, fight mobs, prank your friends, and survive the night. But now, maybe you open the game because you don't want to think. You don't want to think about school or the future or how your friends are drifting away. You don't want to think about how everyone else seems more confident than you. You don't want to think about how lonely you feel even when you're with people. So you open Minecraft hoping that it'll fix something. You hope the music will calm you down. You hope the world will feel the way it used to. And you hope the game will make you feel like a kid again. But it can't. Because Minecraft can give you a world, but it can't give you your old life back. And that's where the emptiness comes from. You're asking a game to do something only time, connection, healing, and real life can do. That doesn't mean Minecraft is bad. I love Minecraft. It doesn't mean that you should stop playing. It means sadness is trying to tell you something. It's not saying you're broken. It's saying you miss feeling safe. It's saying you miss feeling connected. It's saying you miss having a place where you did not have to prove yourself. And if you're in high school right now or just starting university, this feeling can be even stronger. Because this is the age where everything starts becoming a competition. Who's popular? Who's attractive? Who has friends? Who's dating? Who's getting invited? Who has confidence? Who has a plan? Who looks like they're winning? And if you feel insecure, you start watching everyone else like they got an instruction manual that you never received. You see people laughing in groups and wonder what's wrong with you. You see couples in the hallway and wonder if anyone will ever want you. You see people posting their lives online and wonder why your life feels so small. You see classmates acting confident and wonder why you still feel like a kid pretending to be older. And then you open Minecraft. A game from before all of that pressure became so loud. And of course it hurts. Because Minecraft reminds you of a version of yourself who did not constantly measure his worth. A version of you who didn't think every silence meant people hated you. A version of you who could enjoy something without asking, is this a waste of time? A version of you who didn't feel embarrassed for caring. And that's why this sadness is so confusing. Because on the surface you're just playing a game, but underneath you're remembering what it felt like to be less self-conscious. And maybe you miss that person. Maybe you miss the kid who could build a house out of oak planks and glass and feel just proud of it. And maybe you miss the kid who didn't need to be cool. You miss the kid who laughed louder. You miss the kid who believed the future would just work itself out. Now you're older. Not old, but old enough to realize that life isn't as simple as you thought. Old enough to notice when people leave, old enough to feel embarrassed, old enough to worry about money, school, your body, your face, your future, your social life, your value, old enough to know that not every world can be saved. And that's a heavy realization. And sometimes Minecraft is where you feel it. But here's the part nobody tells you. The sadness you feel when playing Minecraft now doesn't mean your best days are behind you. It feels that way, but it's not true. Nostalgia lies in very specific ways. It takes the past, removes the boring parts, softens the painful parts, brightens the good parts, and then shows it to you like, look at what you lost. But you didn't lose anything. You changed, and yes, change can feel like loss, but change is also how new worlds get built. Think about Minecraft itself. Every world starts empty. At first you spawn with nothing, no house, no tools, armor, food, plan, none of that. Just trees, dirt, and a direction you have not chosen yet. And the first night is always the hardest. You're weak, you don't know where anything is, and you're just trying to survive, but slowly, block by block, you build. A small shelter, and then a better house, a farm, a mine, a path, lights, walls. Then a world that starts to feel like it's truly yours. Real life works the exact same way. The problem is, when you're growing up, you expect yourself to already have the castle. You look at everyone else and think they have it figured out already. But most people are just hiding in their own dirt huts, hoping that nobody notices. The confident guy at school might be terrified of being alone. The girl who seems like she has everything might cry when nobody sees. The popular group might be full of people who are scared of being replaced. The person you compare yourself to might be comparing themselves to someone else. Maybe even you. Everyone is building. Some people are just better at pretending their world is finished. So if Minecraft feels sad now, maybe the answer is not to hate the sadness. Maybe the answer is to listen to it. Ask yourself, what do I actually miss? Do I miss the game? Or do I miss having close friends? Do I miss building? Or do I miss feeling creative? Do I miss the server? Or do I miss feeling included? Do I miss being younger? Or do I miss not being so hard on myself? Because once you know what you actually miss, you can stop trying to revive the past and start rebuilding what it actually gave you. If you miss your friends, maybe the answer isn't playing a world alone. Maybe the answer is reaching out, even if it feels weird. Even if you do and you don't know what to say. A simple, hey, remember this world, can open a door. And maybe they don't respond the way you hope, and that will hurt. But at least you're not stuck wondering forever. If you miss creativity, build something new. Not because it has to be impressive, not because it has to become content, not because someone has to like it, but because there's a part of you that still wants to make new things. Don't let insecurity kill that part of you. If you miss feeling safe, create routines that make your real life feel less chaotic. Clean your room a little, go outside, sleep better when you can. Talk to someone you trust, do one thing that makes tomorrow easier. Small things matter. And that's how you place torches in real life. One small light at a time. And if you miss who you used to be, remember this. That kid's not gone. He's just buried under pressure, buried under comparison and embarrassment. He's buried under the fear that people will still judge him, but he's still there. That part of you that loved exploring is still there. The part of you that wanted friends is still there. The part of you that wanted to build something meaningful is still there. And you don't need to become your old self again. You just need to protect the parts of your old self that were actually good. The honest emotions, the curiosity, the excitement, the ability to care. Because growing up doesn't have to mean becoming numb. It doesn't have to mean pretending nothing matters. It doesn't have to mean acting like you're too cool for the things that once made you happy. Sometimes maturity isn't killing your childhood. Sometimes maturity is learning how to carry it without living inside of it. So maybe Minecraft feels sad now because it's asking you a question. Not why are you not happy anymore, but what kind of world are you building now? Because you're still building one, whether you realize it or not. Every choice is a block, every habit is a block, every person you spend time with is a block, every time you talk badly about yourself is a block, every time you try again, every time you reach out, every time you choose not to give up on yourself. That's a block. And no, real life is not as easy as Minecraft at all. You can't just craft confidence with 2 sticks and 3 diamonds. You can't speedrun friendships. You can't mine your way into being loved. You can't respawn into a completely different childhood, but you can build. Slowly, awkwardly, imperfectly. You can build a life where you feel less alone. You can build confidence by keeping small promises to yourself. You can build friendships by being brave enough to be seen. You can build respect by becoming someone you respected first. You can build a future even if you don't know the full blueprint yet. And that's where Minecraft got this right. You don't need the whole world to start. That's what Minecraft got right. You just need to place the first block. So the next time you open Minecraft and feel that sadness, don't immediately run from it. Sit with it for a second. Let the music play. Walk through that old world. Remember the people. Remember the version of you who built things just cause he loved doing it. And then remind yourself, the sadness isn't proof that life used to be good and now it's not. The sadness is proof that those moments mattered. And if moments mattered before, they could matter again. Maybe not in the same server, maybe not with the same people, maybe not even in the same way. But again, you can have new inside jokes, meet new friends, become more confident. You can make memories that future you will miss one day. And maybe that's the scariest part, and the most beautiful part. Right now, you might be living through a time you will someday feel nostalgic for. Even if it feels messy, even if you feel insecure, even if you feel behind, even if you feel like nobody knows the real you. Someday you might look back at this version of yourself with more kindness than you have now. So don't waste your whole life trying to get back to an old world and build the next one, because Minecraft didn't change. You did. And that doesn't have to be a tragedy. It can be the beginning of a new world. Before you go, I want you to think about one thing. What's the first Minecraft memory that came into your head while watching this video? Was it a friend, a world, a song, a house, a server, a summer, a person? Comment it below, not because the algorithm needs comments, but because maybe someone will read it and realize they're not the only one who misses something they can't fully explain. And if this video made you feel something, send it to someone you used to play Minecraft with. Maybe nothing happens, maybe they just laugh, maybe they completely ignore it. Or maybe for 1 second, both of you remember the same world. And maybe that's enough.